Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Hi, I'm back. And it's showtime. I'm going to show you some spoilers that I just found. So as you may be aware, we're trying to wake up our girlfriend or fiance or whatever she is. I noticed the extras and I clicked on them and I said, oh, wardrobe. We can get different wardrobe. And I saw Calvin's outfits and Faye's outfits. Faye is the girlfriend or possibly fiance. Anyway, he's got some different looks he can get. That one's sort of gangsterish. That one is troubling in that we've seen the other NPC guy who had plucked out his eyes and replaced them with bloodworms. But there's Faye, if you wonder, with her functional flair and her Vishivanka, sugarcoat, and old money. And eventually different colors for a flashlight. I think white beam is probably better. Anyway, just wanted to share those with you. We're going to continue. I have coffee and an early start. Don't know what to tell you. I was hungry, wanted dinner, so I ate an early dinner. And, well, this is what happens when I have our early dinner. You have to pay the price. Okay. We're trying to find a way down to the basement, I believe it was. Alternate entrance, very nice. Alright, that's the horrifying sight of the room filled with badness and dead bodies. And the female we're supposed to quote-unquote rescue. There she is. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she beautiful?
The acoustics in here are incredible. Do you sing?
Won't even let me aim at her, huh? Alright, so we've been in here. We're looking for the basement. I should make sure that that's actually what we're looking for, you know? Map, no. Investigation. We have new evidence. Hotel ledger. Keep the staff key at the front desk at all times. Lorelei's event, that's... So, at the front desk.
This fella is just obsessed with me.
Yes, that's exactly what it is, my dear. The front desk should be accessible over here. I mean, I would have assumed that's where you would that's where you'd keep your front desk. Maybe over here somewhere? Over there, I guess, because this is where we're hearing ookie noises. Not a fan of the ookie noises, gotta say. Oh.
Arkham, listen close, because it's your one and only Mushroom Jack, and I got a story that'll make you pull the covers over your head. Eric Zan was a talented composer and orchestra conductor.
The music of Eric Zan. A story by H.P. Lovecraft.
The song of the universe reverberated in his head, but every time he transcribed it, the result was cacophonous. His quest dominated every waking moment, but eventually, the answer came to him in a dream. The problem wasn't the music, it was the instrument. No mere violin sufficed. It needed humanity. Strings of intestine, pegs of bone, a bow of hair. Zan strangled a violinist in his office. Second chair, no great loss. And listened as she detuned beneath him. With bloodied hands, he remade the violin in her image. Then Eric took the stage to play for his orchestra. And at last the music sang. Every heavenly note came from a man possessed, vibrating. The piece reached a crescendo until with a sickening pop, Eric Zan was liquefied.
I hate it when that
The
happens.
spell was broken, and his audience wept. Not for Eric. No, but death itself. The song of the universe.
Thank you, Mushroom Jack. Can't get there to open that, so we'll stick our head back in here. Hi, honey, I'm home. Oh, we can drop off that. Regenerative tonic? Sure. I'll put that back in here, too. Well, let's go ahead and just start up a new slot, you know? Picked up a couple of things. We can't get in. Okay, so the question is... more metal scrap. I don't know how I missed those previously, but evidently I did. Alright, so we need to find a way down to find the key. Kitchen, concert hall, bar.
Not getting through there with all that gas.
Yeah, we know. Okay, that looks like a mermaid, which is what Lorelei is kind of looking like. It looks like it's got 3 triangles for placing things. The Lorelei lock, yeah, it's a puzzle. Door in the basement is locked by a strange Lorelei-themed mechanism requiring 3 triangular keys. Gimme the prize, someone is hurriedly yelling. Okay, we can't go in there. And we can't go in there. And we can't open that up. We don't have any additional points. No, we need 10 to open up another trait slot. Is there another entrance to the hotel on the outside? Bar, kitchen, cabaret floor and stage. Doesn't look like there's another entrance. Good evening to those of you who've joined me. Gotta be a way to air out this area because there's a box down there and we can't get there if it kills us to get there. I feel like I'm running in circles. Maybe it's because I feel like I'm running in circles. Right. That leads to the outside. Yeah. And where we'd like to get is over there. Anything over here that I'm missing? I must have missed something in here previously then. Did I not go up? I thought I went up, but I'm not certain about it. So, I was wanted to see what the reviews were like. They are quite positive, actually, on Steam. But I did want to see what the opinions were, and a good number of the negative ones are about how it's different from the first game. I don't think we've hit anything with a combo for that yet. And a lot of the comments from both positive and negative are it seems like more like a Resident Evil game. And I think that's kind of where my misgivings about the game come from. It's the things I liked about the first game are mostly gone. I'm not a huge fan of the Resident Evil games. I don't think I've ever played one, but I've watched them being played, and I just didn't find them particularly interesting. So I'm thinking that may be part of it, for me anyway. Why I'm not enthused, shall we say. Pardon me. Staff only, I don't have the keys. I have been in here. This is where we saw the keys but couldn't get them because they dropped down. I may not have opened this up, though. I always keep my ammunition and gunpowder in the bathroom. Huh. Okay, we can't open this because it's staff only. That's the one we opened. 301. That's got the safe, right? Yeah. Huh. Not sure there's any place we haven't looked at stuff. The Song of the Universe. That was by Eric Zahn, right? You got something new in the investigation. The Lorelei Lock. Nope. Is that the also staff only? Yeah, that says staff. Ah, okay. No, that's staff, right. One of the things I particularly find uninteresting is when you find something that is sort of a transition from one piece of the game content to the next. All of a sudden mobs show up all over the place. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It's a silly piece of narrative that I think they've glommed onto from Lulu's The Game Is On. It's a silly carryover from RE, which is what they are clearly mimicking to some degree. Alright, we haven't been in here. Lost Letter is an artifact. The sound haunts my every waking moment. Its origin, an artifact out of the aeons. A window on all time and space. Gazing into the center revealed to me the accursed sonic emanations, an onslaught of shrill, demented tones. A vile, relentless pounding and harsh, thunderous growling that disturbs me to my very core. The stench of the apocalypse. I know not from whence it came. I know not its foul purpose, yet somehow I know its name. Center gaze. Chemicals. I don't have any key items yet for that. Whatever it is, there's 6 somethings, or a something with 6 bits. Well, they're all going to get up if and when I find anything. I do appreciate their being consistent about keeping things in the bathroom. Okay. A night to end all nights at Devil's Reef. Lorelei. I have no idea if that actually does anything useful or not. Eel Boy plus Heloise plus Lorelei. Yeah, that doesn't sound weird or creepy or nothing. Dear Heloise and Eel Boy. Oh yes, lovelies. This will be the last time we play. So I agree, let us go out with a bang. Make them fight, make them suffer, make them bleed. They shall die for me. The last survivor will earn my salty embrace. My scales are already quivering with excitement. I know I can trust you to make it happen. Thank you, my beloveds. So, some sort of emotional manipulation from Heloise and Eel Boy, perhaps? We'll get to that door in a minute. Metal scrap. Eel Boy plus Heloise plus Lorelei. A match made in, well, somewhere. Don't know if he was Eel Boy or not. Oh, we can squeeze through. Is this where the key fell? Are we there yet? Not yet. Yeah, the key is down there. Oh, that's something. Is that a place we can climb down? I don't know. What do we have here? That's where we came in. We can open that up now. It does look like we're going to drop down. The staff key. A golden key bearing the inscription DRH, Devil's Reach Hotel, and used to access staff rooms. When you need to get away from the guests for a minute, this thing's worth its weight in, well, you know, bellhop's ledger entry. Uh-huh. Yeah, that wasn't, questionable at all. Whatever that we use to open these, the staff key ain't it. No. Chemicals. How are we looking? We can make more ammo if we need to free up ammunition space. It's the inventory system's the biggest problem with the game, to my mind. And I don't even consider that to be of any question at all. It's not fun and involving. Only thing it involves is frustration. And illogic, too, I might add. Are they all going to get up now? Healing herbs. Baby, one more tide lyrics. Spread my wings like a bat in flight, curl my tail in hate and spite. Their octopus hearts beat in fear as the tide makes all sins clear. Ooh, the water rises. Ooh, and no surprise it. Ooh, it paralyzes. Ooh, and I can't disguise it. That's some high quality doggerel right there. kitchen. Not a fan of those little things. So we mushify it. I wonder if these are still good to eat. I mean, they might be fresh, because if you look, the pot's still boiling. And if it'd been boiling for very long, it wouldn't be boiling anymore. There wouldn't be anything in it to boil. So, maybe later. I'm not feeling that peckish right now. Is that one of the staff rooms? No. The cabaret. Life is a cabaret, my friends. Excellent. We'll store stuff. And we'll save. Let's see. 8:24. That would be today. Okay. Now, which way is which? I don't think we can open the cabaret, can we? Yeah, we just can't get through. Right, that is the Lorelei puzzle. We need 3 triangular keys. You know, now that I know they're there, I'm just going to go ahead. Wait, load. That one from a minute ago. First load I've done. First time I've gotten loaded in the game. Senegal. Good afternoon to you. Well, now that I've successfully killed them both, I'm going to save right back on top of it, because I can. Hope your day is going fantabulously well. That's really good. Wait. Oh, I guess they blew up the intervening furniture. How convenient for them. That's that thing. We still don't know what the key to that thing is. Took vacation today since it would expire at the end of the month. Yes. Yeah, it is interesting when they use that kind of non-incentive to incentivize behaviors. Depending the job I worked, I had some places where you could keep your PTO up to a very large amount, other places where they were very strict and you had to use it by the end of the year type deal. All right, staff doors we can now open because we have the staff key.
Can you find the basement?
I'm trying, Lorelei. Although the fact that you and what were their names? The other two. The Lorelei lock. I guess that wasn't technically part of the investigation. You and your two confreres planning on ways to have everyone die is, that's not very nice. Alright, is this a staff door? It is. Oh. Yeah, previously dead guys getting up. Not a mechanic I like. Regular staff can cash it out, you're unclassified. Considered management, so your options are use it or lose it. I have the staff key. You know, I've had parties. You end up curled up around the toilet, you know. Who hasn't been there? Made you realize something? Do tell. Lorelei. Chests. Ahoy, Lulus! To reach our Queen Lorelei, you'll need to search for 3 chests scattered throughout the hotel. Each one opens with a special Lorelei token and contains part of the key. You'll need to meet her. Act fast, strike first. Stand alone. There can be only one. I have a Lorelei token. Unlock one of the boxes around the hotel. I got just one? Sure looks like there were 3 there. Oh, I do have 3. All right, so these open the chests, presumably. The Stargate series bad guys were people controlled by worms. It was a Cthulhu story. Interesting. But on the other hand, we also have Star Trek The Next Generation, where a large portion of the command structure of Starfleet was under control of people who had basically bugs attached to the back of their neck. Were they Cthulhuoid? I couldn't say yes, but yes. Any more of you guys popping up to say hello? Is that one of the chests? No, I don't think so. There was one in here, I think. No, one of the other. It was one of the other rooms. It wasn't here. I don't think. Oh, there's one in here, yeah. But this isn't the one I was thinking of specifically. I have a Lorelei token. Oh, I see. I'm tripping balls. Bear with me. Okay. What the hell? I'm now injured. Oh, got another one, I see. Where's the third one? Where? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I can't get it open. Oh, there it is. Okay, that was not good. We're going to use that. And that gets us back to still wounded, but functional. Near the ground next to the door. Yeah, I got that one. But not before it finally went off. One key for the Lorelei lock. Don't know what I was supposed to do. Was I supposed to shoot all three? Because shooting the third one appeared to, like, maybe set it off, even. Oh, we've already been in here. Oh, there was another one in the toilet. So yeah, I did shoot the three in here, but there was one in the toilet. I would consider that cheap and cheating. Wonder if you can spot them beforehand next time. Yeah, well, I will definitely look when I get to the next one. All right, it's in here, I think, is where the next one is. Oh no, this is what I was thinking. It was the safe. We don't have the safe combo yet. There's something in there and it just gave a squishy noise. Not a fan.
Too busy ogling to help a gal out.
That's exactly what it is. I'm just too busy ogling. Can't help it. I'm an ogler. It's what I do. It's who I am. All right. We come over here and we grab another. Did I not make any more? Well, I can make some more then. We'll just make with healing herb. Take out one and similarly take out one chemical. Can't say I'm big on the UI, by the way. Crafting. Doloricide. All right, we're completely healed up. I will want another Doloricide, so I actually need one more of each. Take out, and one chemical take out. We want to carry around a Doloricide with us at all times, because of course we do. We craft up another Doloricide. All right, we drop that off. We actually need to make some more ammo. I think 2. All right, we got more bullets and stuff now. I don't know if we're going to need the staff key again. My brain is telling me there is at least one more staff door. Key for the Lorelei lock. We don't need to carry this with us until we get the next 2. What I'm afraid of is the others are going to take up spaces, so we'll be coming back here for that. But I think we definitely need those, and we may need that, and we obviously need that, and we might need that, so I'm set. I'm set for another save. Yes. 4:36. It's currently 4:49. Was it really only 13 minutes ago I saved? May have been an automated save. 8:24 is correct. 4:36. It's 4:49. 13 minutes. Yeah, okay. Store one of the tokens. Does the one in your inventory still have a number on it? The key didn't. Those don't. Key for the Lorelei lock does not have the number 1 on it. So I'm assuming they do not stack. Because this doesn't stack. Why it doesn't stack? I could have 20 of the chemicals and 20 of the healing herbs and put them together, and it would take up 20 spots instead of 2 or 1. That's my single biggest issue. Is the inventory is clumsy and badly thought out. Now, I don't think you were around earlier. I mentioned I had checked out the reviews. The reviews on the game on Steam are very good. It's not overwhelmingly positive, but it's like very positive. And it's odd in that the complaints and the high rankings and the low rankings often are citing the exact same reason. The thumbs down are frequently it's really nothing like the first game, and it plays more like a Resident Evil game. And the thumbs up are, ooh, great, it plays like a Resident Evil game. And that's kind of what I was trying to figure out in my head is, yeah, it does play like a Resident Evil game. And for me, that's not a plus. That's a minus. And so I feel it has a lot of its systems are taken, it would be vastly incorrect to say stolen, but inspired by Resident Evil and other similar games' standard tropes. That's the outside. All right, here's the second one. Something is gurgling over there. Are they all going to wake up? Okay, I'm looking around now to see if we've got more of those little phonograph players, the amplifiers for the bad effect. Because checking around was a really good idea. Thank you. Well, I don't see any. Here we go. interesting that they're both shown here as separate items. Eel Boy, that's what it was. A piece of wrought iron shaped in marine theme used to open the Lorelei lock. It was difficult to find a master jeweler in town, not sure why, but he did a good job in the end. Eel Boy. Yep. Ow. I really don't want to actually get a look at Eel Boy. Call me crazy. They do not stack, at least not in the stash. All right, now the third one. Where was the third one? Did I even know where the third one was? That's the Lorelei keys. They're right there. Remember that lens. They're just downstairs in the basement. Right there is the Lorelei lock. You haven't seen it? I'll show it to you. 3 triangles. Fancy looking for an end-of-the-world game for sure. That's the boat. That's the cabaret floor where we can't get in because it's still filled with green smoke. Apparently Nicolas Cage was in there and they had green smoke. I made that last part up. Baby One More Tide lyrics and the Lorelei chests. We have 2 more things to do in the area of progress. I'm going to guess. Opening the Lorelei lock and then dealing with Lorelei. The reason we need to deal with Lorelei, if you weren't around for that, is we need a translation of a book, and the guy with no eyes who plucked out his own eyes and put those bloodworm looking things into his eyes socket so that he could see, in quotes, will translate the book for us. We need the book translation to get the spell to res our girlfriend. And we have confirmed that the girlfriend is resable because she's got costumes. This has been my TED Talk. Lone Star Wolf, good evening, my friend. I hope today's weather was at least less insufferable. Not nice, but less awful. I have been making progress. Slowly but surely. 1 degree cooler. That's, I mean, technically that's better, but I can't really, in good faith, call it better. At least if it had been 1 degree Celsius better, that would be 1.8 degrees, and you'd at least feel that that was something. Not much, but something.
Did he not understand what I said?
I understood what you said, Lorelei. I'm trying to get it done. Why don't you just hang around until I do? I hang around. I made a joke out of it. It's funny. Ish. All right, this is back down here. I'm trying to remember where the third Lorelei chest was, if I saw it, in fact. I mean, I know where the safe was. Hate those things. I think this just leads just to the kitchen. Maybe there's something on the right-hand side, too. I think that's just the kitchen there. Yeah, it's the kitchen. I'm not sure I really want to open the oven because the possibility of there being a human head there is a little bit more than I want to deal with, you know? It's supposed to be 4 degrees hotter than it actually got. Okay, that's a positive. It's a really crappy positive, but it is a positive. Less miserable than it was supposed to be is not very good, but it is better. Alright, we can't get in there because it's got green smoke. Let's go ahead and maybe there's a partial effect to grabbing the 2 Lorelei keys and putting them in place to the Lorelei lock. So we go down, and can we place these in place? Hopefully we can. Alright, we just need the 3rd. Alright, that's the bar, we can't go there. That's the kitchen, and that doesn't really take us anyplace useful. Right. It's got to be upstairs then. Don't suppose we picked up any more. No, we haven't picked up any more talent points. This goes to the outside, right? What am I missing? Missing the entire way I get to the upstairs. My brain. My brain has lost it. It's finally happened, guys. Lens's brain optional stream has now turned into Lens's... What's a brain stream? Brain. Hey, that rhymes with drain. Is that a coincidence? I'm definitely missing something. Because this is just taking us right back down here. I'm getting in my exercise today, that's for sure. There we go. Alright, upstairs. Double upstairs. Third floor. All right, so that is, oh, the generator room, the trap room. That sounds questionable. So I'm guessing the generator will allow you to air out the rest of the place. That's the first floor. The second floor. The jump down. The safe. And the staff door. So that's the second staff door that we haven't opened, I think. So yeah, I'm glad I kept the staff key. I thought my brain was telling me there were at least 2 staff doors. I hear somebody in there. They want to say hello. All right, here we go. There's the third one. Oh, the safe code letter. Eel boy, should you feel overwhelmed, there is some extra firepower in the safe. Grab it if things get out of hand. The code is the lyrics of Baby One More Tide. The beasts with 8 have 3. Well, that's arms. Beasts with 8 have 3. Beast with 8 arms is an octopus. 3 keys? I don't know. The lyrics of Baby One More Tide. We'll get to that in a sec. Chemicals. We definitely do not see any of the shriekers that we found when we first got to... Well, I actually wanted to actually check a little more slowly, but sure. Healing herbs. All right, that's the third key. The melee just feels really, really janky. All right, well, we're not showing any current damage, so there's that. We do need more ammo. All right, so the herbs go in. The chemicals go in. Ugh, getting low. 2 gunpowder come out. 2 metal scrap come out. We craft. I'm going to have to try to do more meleeing, but it's just so clumsy. It doesn't feel good or work well. Mm-hmm. Wrong button. All right. So this will open up the Lorelei lock, get us in to the generator. Presumably the generator will allow us to air out, say, that place and the stage area. Oh, that hurt. I don't see any reason that we wouldn't want to just go back and heal and make ourselves another healing potion. Healing herbs and a chemical. Doesn't specify the chemical. I'm going to assume hydrofluoric acid. All right, I'm all healed up. All right, we've got healing, Doloricide. Let's go ahead. Might as well. The growth on the side, that sort of yellow batch of grapes looking cluster of orb thingies. That's the same thing you see on the mobs. If you shoot there, it does more damage than like shooting them in the head or whatever. What is... Oh, that is like a prop or something. Yeah, they're messing with my melon, man.
Ventilation machine.
Yeah, okay, so we can't get in directly. We have to come in from the side. Map icon added for the ventilation machine, which is right there. So, the trap room. You know, it was labeled trap room, and I said, well, it couldn't be as straightforward as this is a room with some traps in it. I've kind of changed my mind. The lyrics of Baby One More Tide has the combination. Spread my wings like a bat in flight. 2, curled my tail in hate and spite. That's got to be a scorpion. Their octopus hearts beat in fear. 3, and the tide makes all sins clear. 7. So, 2, 1, 3, 7. That's my guess. We'll find that out shortly. Oh, back up. Ventilation system schematic. Primary airflow, intake generator room, output, stage, and cabaret floor. Do not leave system open, risk of contamination. Well. I hear something making noises. Whoops. Always take advantage of a quiet moment to reload. Tells you it's a bit too late to worry about contamination. Yeah, what was your first clue? Oh, it was all of the things that are gross and sticking around and awful. Yeah, I think you're right. Good call. Okay, that one's not shootable. That one is. Oh, we got something over here. Carruthers the Crook. I knew Carruthers was a crook. We all starving and squabbling for anything we can get our hands on in this damn flood. And he out there sitting pretty like nothing changed. Last night I had a few too many for my stash, and I got to thinking about Carruthers the Crook. And before I knew it, I was outside his place with a rifle. I let the barrel do the talking, and he showed me to his wardrobe where he had a supply box with a glowing sign. He opened it, took out some pills. Then he closed the lid and said he opened it again, and the empty box was full. There was bullets there. I know for a fact they weren't there before. I shot him, of course, and I took the box, but the damn thing ain't working. Maybe it was because of the place that mattered, or maybe it was just sort of God that done it. Either way, Carruthers was a crook. You just can't trust some people. All right, well, that's another globule thing, but I don't think that... Oh dear.
Fond of laying traps. Remember where you left them.
What is... Oh, that's the guy I just... Gunpowder. It's the generator room. Mustard gas? Well, good. I was planning on having hot dogs. Oh, it's not mustard gas. It's something about mustard gas. That's the green smoke everywhere. You Heloise and Eel Boy, you perverted children of whores, you degenerate carrion. I know what you're doing. Your little plan. You shut me out. I gave up. So much for Lorelei. She's irresistible. You have no idea what you've done. I've prepared a little surprise for you. The menu will be hot and spicy, and finished Chicago style. When it's over, when your corpses drift out to sea, Lorelei, who barely even knows your names, will be mine. Mine alone. She's about to discover what a real Lulu looks like, and what a real Lulu is willing to do. Jean Fume Brogan. Well, that does explain where all the awful gas came from. Well, we've got the makings. A little bit more handgun ammo would serve us well. More gunpowder, too. The Minuteman. We have our first appearance of the inevitable Tommy gun. No amount of bullets is ever enough. Franklin Fussy Doyle. Well, it takes up 2 inventory slots. Lovely. On the other hand, it's possible we may need that against Lorelei if we have to shoot Lorelei. I'm not sure. We're supposed to take her back to the guy with red worms for his eyes. Don't ask. Okay. Does it rotate? Does it go up to the top and then back? No. Okay, reset. That goes up. Those 2 go up. That makes those 2 go up. Can we reset them individually? No. I'm trying to figure out how we get the 3rd one in place. Because this one only moves that. So that one's easy. And this one moves the first two. How do we get to the third one up when the second one goes up with it? Are 3 out of 4 good enough? No. Oh, it swaps. Okay, I think it swaps the polarity on them. It does. Okay. Right.
Should clear out the gas.
I have cleared out the gas because I am smirked. Just didn't realize. Oh, look, we have another friend. I think these things on the wall that I used to be people.
Can't come back down in the elevator. Hope I don't run into trouble.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. We will come back. I want to go to the safe first. And, well, I want to save, too. I even forget what's in here. Linen storage in the wine cellar. Yeah, we don't want to go upstairs just yet. Huh. Can't get that open. Is it safe to go to the safe? That's an interesting question. That's too meta for me. Something's dripping. That's the wine cellar. Well, we have a squeeze through. Metal scrap. It was the end of the world. I don't see there being an empty bottle in the house. I know humanity. Healing herbs. My inventory is full. My inventory is full. Have I mentioned how much I freaking hate the inventory being full all the time? Now we know there's a bunch of stuff we'll be able to get here. Let's see. We've got gunpowder and scrap. We can make more bullets. That'll open up 2 spaces. Ooh, we can now make the submachine gun ammo. But for now, for space purposes, you see, this is the inventory thing that just is really pissing me off for no real reason. Night ore. I have no idea what it is. A fragment of piezoelectric. I don't think they knew what piezoelectric was back then. I mean, maybe. I am full of it. We have covered that previously in a previous clip that was made here about how full of it I am. And speaking of which, I'm going to give you a moment to read about piezoelectric mineral. If you're not familiar with piezoelectric, it's kind of cool. Basically, it produces an electric current when struck or twisted, that kind of stuff. I'll be right back. I need to refill my coffee cup with coffee. Sadly. According to Wikipedia, French physicist Jacques and Pierre Curie discovered piezoelectricity in 1880, of course. No, it's probably true. Very rarely do they get objective historical facts wrong. Night does not merely land or alight, but falls, having no say in the matter nor grace in its arrival. I have a new recipe. Night ore. I can make it. Oh, it charges the nightshade. I think the nightshade is the mask I'm carrying for my girlfriend. Thank you, Sanagal. So I think the nightshade is the mask that I'm carrying that keeps my girlfriend or fiance, whatever she is, alive, even though her spirit is away. And that's what we're trying to do, is get her back alive. And the reason we know that works is there are cosmetics for her in the game. I didn't go looking for that. I stumbled over that. X to learn more. Energize the Nightshade, which will revive Calvin if he suffers a fatal blow. You can see the mask on my butt. You'll note, I'm carrying a satchel. I can carry things in the satchel. You said hit X to learn more, and I hit X. Codex. Shotgun ammo. I can take. Dollarcide pills. Is that the last thing that I cannot take? In which case, what I will do is, let's see. You learn that hitting X doesn't work. You learn something. That's true. You are not wrong. You're not good right, but you are right. I'm not sure how I feel about the damage meter. I know that it has a couple of settings that are different than this. This is, if not completely healthy, it's close. Now what I can do is I can go ahead. They won't let me use the Doloricide. Okay. So evidently I am at full health, at least for now. Okay, I'm still at full health. Oh, it will let me use it, so I wasn't at full health. Okay. So I'll just go back in here and we'll grab the Doloricide that was in here. Okay. In here goes... Oh, but this allows us to be rezzed from the dead. We don't want to lose that. That definitely goes in there. That goes in there. We've got bullets. We've got a heal. And the thing is, I think we may need the heavy-hitting Tommy gun when we fight, if we have to fight Lorelei. Don't suppose we've got any more... No, we have no more talent points that we've picked up. I remain essentially talentless. The safe. We wanted to get to the safe. Nope, that's the kitchen. Nope, that's not the way. That is not the way. Nope. Alright, I think it's in the first room up here. We'll see what she's got to say to us. Lorelei? Nothing? Just hanging around, huh? But the green smoke is gone, so we can get in there shortly. There's a human shade there. How does that happen? I think this is the room with the... Nope, it's third floor is the one with the safe. Okay, investigation. 2 wings, 1 tail, 3 hearts, 7 sins. 2137, I think. Right I was. The Siren's Call. Investigate the alluring song. Voss's target grip. Custom handgun grip fitted to the millimeter. Perfection resides where steel and flesh align. Now I've learned that hitting it... Yeah, it doesn't work. It's far too true. Shotgun ammo. Handgun ammo. Well, we got our first mod. Which I could theoretically put on my pistol, but it might also work on the Tommy gun. No, it's back here. No, it's down at the bottom. Left turn. Am I going to call the mod Vorpine? Oh! He goes meta with it. Very nice. I could call it Vorpine, but then it would just never actually do anything in the game. Vorp? I'm calling you out. He has been playing an enormous amount of... Well, actually, not even playing. He has been writing code to allow an enormous amount of control over the game Neverwinter Nights. If you're setting up your own setups for the players to play in the environment you're setting up, an enormous raft of tools he's been building. He is an extremely focused person. When he's playing a game or doing something game related, he just absolutely tunnels. It's mildly terrifying. All right, we have the grip. Examine. Empty modification slot. Well, evidently I have to do something. I won't see him for a few years until he finishes what he's doing. We may never see him again. Oh, equip part. Doesn't actually say what it's going to do. Perfectly timed shots deal more damage. Timed how? I don't even know what timed means in this particular case. Wait, we already had a Tommy gun? Oh, okay, that's right. This is, the difference is, I have not yet tried the Shale Mary, a weighty handgun. Because I kickstarted the game, I get 3 weapons, special weapons. And I'm not sure if they actually what they actually do. The first is the Shale Mary, which doesn't have mod slots. And it's basically, it shoots, it sounds like maybe it shoots bullets that become like shotgun shells, or it uses shotgun shells. I'm not sure. The Tektite Tommy, I don't know what this does differently. Oh, I didn't want to equip it. I wanted to examine it. Fearsome submachine gun reinforced with glowing meteorite. So presumably it does more damage, but maybe it just does like a visual effect. I don't know. But I do know that there are 3 weapons I got, and that's 2 of the 3. I probably at some point should load one of the old saves in and try out the Shale Mary, probably. Yes, it is a Tommy gun, but I already have a Tommy gun. I have the Minuteman. So I was wondering where I got the second one from, and then I remembered, well, you kick-started the game, and that's one of the goodies you get. The wake-up call. Reach Lorelei the Siren. Well, here we go. I don't suppose I actually got... Nope, we did not get more talent points. Let's see, where do we get in? By the kitchen? Out the other side, I think. Yeah, over here. Down below? That doesn't help. That's the kitchen. Maybe from out here. Got anything to say to me, sweetheart? Okay, I think the entrance is below me. Can't get in that way. Front room, generator room. Oh, the trap room. Right. Trap room has got the lift. The stage lift. Here we go, guys. Let me just... Ooh, Eldritch Feats. We've completed the Siren's Call, 50 EP. Investigate the alluring song. All right, well, I'm sure this is all going to end peaceably, don't you think?
Oh, you made it. Oh, I knew you were a Lulu. A true fan.
Yeah, there are a lot of achieves internally.
Oh, it's even more beautiful that lever and return me to the sea, then I'll give you a hero send-off.
I am
Can't wait.
dubious. We have saved. Transfer Lorelei to the boat. Okay, well, looks like she's going to give me a send-off.
I know, I'm a delight. But you need to get a move on. The lever, honey.
Congratulations to our grand champion, the last one standing! You have earned a night with the ineffable, the irresistible, the irrefutable Lorelei, Queen of the Oceans!
Yes, Senegal?
Behold, as your prize descends from the heavens!
That would be a heroic send-off indeed. Submachine gun ammo.
You gotta pull that
What the shit?
Tell me, baby. Don't leave me waiting. Pull that lever, quick.
I would love to. The hell? I don't see the red lever anywhere. Red lever somewhere? Anyone? Anyone? Something is shooting at me, throwing shit at me.
Stop messing around.
Where's the damn lever? I don't know where the freaking lever is. Over there, okay. The shit?
Stop messing around.
Well, I moved it once, lady. There's another lever there. See, this kind of stuff, I don't find it fun or interesting at all. I just find it frustrating. Is she out? Can I get out, is the question. Look for the red light. Thanks! I already pulled all of those. I've pulled everyone. There's another one.
Look for the red light.
This is just the worst kind of non-content.
So close.
Do I have to hit them multiple times? Is that what's going on? I have no idea. I don't see any more red lights. Can I get out? God damn it.
Now, before you leave, someone wants a word. Apologies, but it seems like the organizers of today's shindig want all I owe.
Let's try the regenerative tonic.
For themselves. Which of you will reign supreme?
I'm out of bullets. What a just
You did it!
dreadfully unfun piece of content. The combat is bad in this game, and that was not helpful at all. Yeah, hitting on the people. Well, hey, I wouldn't have done that if they hadn't invited me to by attacking me repeatedly, and repeatedly. In apparently unending numbers until I happened to stumble over all of the right things. I can't tell you how much I hated that. That's not fun. It's nothing like fun. Is she in the damn boat? I don't even know what this does. Oh, lowers her into the boat.
My knight in shining armor.
Please. What do we have? Those are my submachine gun bullets. Well, guess what we're currently using? The submachine gun.
So, how about these ropes?
Yeah, that ain't happening.
What do you mean, baby?
The whole murder Steve thing doesn't do it for me.
What?
But I have a friend who wants to meet you. All right. All the way back to the pier. See, that one's still blocked off. Can I use the submachine gun ammo and the pistol? No, they're listed as different. Submachine gun ammo. Carton of 45 auto shot submachine gun cartridges. And I'll note that I am injured. The regenerative potion seems to have done its job, though. Yeah, they both use 45 ACP, but evidently no. Because when I tried reloading at 0-0 on the pistol, it wouldn't reload. Bring Lorelei to Corentin. That's the guy, the only slightly completely crazy guy. You know, the one who plucked out his own eyes, presumably one at a time, and then replaced them with the slitherers, which are the blood red worms that are everywhere. How crazy would one have to be? Answer, very. All right, we've already been through that. I don't think we need to do that. See, that's showing us closed. But I think we can just go around and avoid the closed one.
You ruined the day you crossed me.
You mean
Today.
Yes. Where are you taking me?
Someone was dying to meet you.
We're all dying to meet me, Calvin. That was the point.
Alright, so we're going all the way down and then back around. Ah, there's the whale. Yesterday was a puzzle where we had to lift the whale up. We're about to go under the whale. I don't think she's going to like it because it's dripping whale juice. And it's going to get on her bits. Whale juice dripping. I was kind of hoping she'd have something to say about the whale juice. No such luck. No shark to jump, just a whale to lift. All right, we turn left up here at the closed gate. I mean, it's possible we could have opened it from the other side, and we may regret have to re-drive all the way through to open it up anyway, but for now, at least, I'm willing to take the slightly longer trip and not have to worry about getting the gate open. See, what I would like, this is the kind of thing, I'll pause for a moment, that had me thinking yesterday, is that something like this, that was not combat focused, that had story as a through spine, but for survival crafting, I think this setting would be great. I mean, it has a little bit of that, but more of the survival crafting and less of the shooties and that kind of thing. The shooties and the inelegant puzzles. Some of the puzzles are interesting.
Oh, darling, just set me free. I haven't felt the season embrace for days and days. My skin is a nightmare.
Sorry. You have something I need.
I am all you needed. You really give up a gal like me?
I give up everything for her.
Oh, for her, she's not going to like the fact that them.
Who would be willing to yourself after?
She's really nice when you get to know her. Which I won't. I believe this is where we were going.
Now, fellas, how about a quick chin wag before you do something you regret? I'm sure we can.
I think that's enough out of her. Well done, Paladin.
Are you alright? You look worse.
I do look half dead. But we live in trying times, do we not? Here, I have your translation. I omitted the many cautionary pages preceding the ritual. As they say, you cannot make a phoenix without burning a few guards, yes?
I'm not afraid of the cost. Thank you, Quarantin. And good luck.
I don't even ask what he's going to do with her.
Why do you need her?
I do.
The worms must be fed.
The look on my character's face, guys. Oh, dude, I didn't need to know. Why did I ask? Okay, we're back with the girlfriend. The dagger, which we needed, we already had. We just all we needed was. Why? Why do we always cut our hands in everything? cut yourself on the elbow. It won't bleed too much, and it'll heal fast. I'm sure that's a good sign, right? It's fine, really. Don't you grab my girlfriend. Possibly fiance. It's not clear. I thought we were going to wake her up, but evidently not yet. Unless she's actually awake, and I just dreamed that.
Calvin?
I miss you.
Why?
Faye?
Hello, handsome. How's your head?
It worked. Oh, baby.
I think I'm dreaming now.
I haven't thought about anything else but you.
Yes, I see some standards have slipped.
Come here.
Yep.
What? No.
I don't understand.
You were gone, and I tried to bring you back. But the Slither interrupted me.
What do you mean?
They took your body. Why did they take your body?
Cal!
What?
What do you mean I was gone?
3 months ago, we attempted the dreaming ritual. What do you remember?
Just pain. And you?
Nothing. But I woke up, and you didn't. You were alive, but in deep sleep. I tried to find a way to fix it, but I failed.
No, darling. You brought me back. That's more than any woman could ask for. And now, we've got a boat to catch.
Huh?
I saw your slither depart. If they have my body, we must go after it.
Okay.
I want you so bad.
Me too.
I actually kind of like
To
this.
go.
That instead of her just popping up and
Find
she's
something
going to
house my
be
spirit.
the spirit,
Feel myself drifting apart.
the ghost.
Oh, what should I... What do you need?
Something with occult power.
All right. Give me a minute.
Come on, dude, she's fading away.
Calvin, I'm drifting apart.
That was the slither, presumably. Okay, I'm trying here. How about your mask? That seems like that would be logical.
There. What's that mask?
It was on your body when I woke up from the dream ritual. Some sort of crystallized ether from the dreamlands. I couldn't find much literature on it, but I think it's called a nightshade.
Well, let's give it a try.
It's creepy when you do that, sweetheart.
Oh, Calvin.
Did it work?
Yes. Thank you, darling.
So I guess her face is back, so
Amplifying my senses.
I ask your forgiveness. I guess oral's back on the menu,
Feel
boys.
More. In fact, I can even detect that creature's trail. Grab the mask.
Leave the
Make
apartment
choice.
with Faye. Well, sort of with Faye, anyway. Biddy boop. Perform the ritual. Soulmates. Compiling the shader cache. Ymir from God of War. I've seen a little bit of God of War. Oh, I do remember, yeah, his head, wasn't it? His whole head he was carrying around behind him.
Sure, this is the
So in this case, the visual we'll get will be of her,
I can sense my body ahead.
but her soul, essence, spirit, or whatever is in the mask. The mask also raises me from the dead. Theoretically. Yeah, I watched someone playing, that's why I know. I haven't played any of the God of War games. Well, here we are. Find Faye's body. Oh, we got a save out of that. Eldritch Feats. They're at the end of my Eldritch legs. Soulmates, another 50 EP. Yes, there are a lot of things you can do that get you the equivalent of the experience points in the game. So the game, I think, is pretty deep. All right, we got the Tommy gun. But we didn't, they should get, I mean, between the chapters, they should give you access to the stash in your place.
So the flood just never stopped. I can't believe how quickly the city changed. I suppose it wasn't so quick for you.
Longest 3 months of my life, Faye.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Oh, this looks really nice. Hospital quiet zone.
Completely disoriented. Where are we?
That's the hospital. Akeley Memorial.
Oh, well, that seems ominous.
I like the conceit of having her basically as a, you know, a spirit, ghost talking over your shoulder. I think that's a very nicely done little bit. Okay, hold it. The lights are on? Oh, no, there's a light on the ground. We've got a box.
There's a hole in the roof.
Gunpowder, look. There's a hole in the roof.
Got in?
No, we've got 2 gunpowders. Please wait for admission. Stay in line.
Seek refuge from the flood here.
Yes.
So where is everyone?
Glub, glub, glub. Welcome to the club. The hospital entrance. Uh-huh. Admission area.
Attention all visitors. For your safety, please remain seated.
Waiting area. Admission area. That's weird looking. But we have a save room, which is also a safe room. Honey, I'm home. Oh, wait.
What is this room? Why does it feel like home?
See?
There are apartments affected by the dream ritual. Pieces of it keep popping up across the city. Strange, quite handy.
Metal scrap. We may have points. We didn't get more points. Why didn't we get more points? Currently, the only talent we have got equipped is we take a little less harm from humanoids, which was pretty useful. We could open another one, but there's no point. We can't equip a second one until we get up to 10 points to unlock an additional slot. We can have a total of 3 slotted and eventually 1 expert, which goes in the round slot. These are in the mask, you see, that I'm walking around with me. That's the talent system of the game. Okay, let's see. Metal scrap. There's a shotgun in the game because we've got shotgun ammo. I figured that out on my own, guys. I hope you're proud of me. Right, so what goes in here? We'll grab some metal scrap. Just 1. Okay, probably more. We put away the Tommy gun for now. Looks like the intermediate skills aren't unlockable until, 3 or 4. I think it was like there were 6 skills in the basics, and you have to have 4, and then 6 more and 4 to unlock, and then I think 4 again, something like that anyway. We would also like 1 chemical, please. I would like 1 chemical, please. We can store those bullets. We can make 20. We would like more, but we'll make what we can. Handgun ammo. And 1 Doloricide pill. We're going to leave the night ore in there for now, I think. I would like some more. Do we have more? We've got metal scrap. We don't have any more gunpowder, though. Oh, we equipped it on perfectly aimed shots deal more damage. I'm guessing that means if I hit the hot spot on the mobs, which were the sort of cluster of creepy orange grapes that would appear on like their leg or their shoulder or their head, that hitting those spots will do extra damage as opposed to just shooting like center of body mass won't. But yeah, it requires 3. Yeah, 3 from the basic tier to get to the intermediate tier, and then 4 to get to the advanced tier from the intermediate tier. And then these are unlocked via Eldritch rewards, specifically the expert ones. How about a new slot? And I think we are going to leave it there for the evening. I would like to thank all of you for hanging out. As always, I am very, very appreciative. I should be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. I think I'm back here with this. I'm going to play some Marvel Heroes off stream. First Monday in like 3 months, or no, 5 months, where I didn't play Marvel Heroes. I played earlier for a couple hours. I'm going to play after stream, but there's nothing really exciting I can do right now most of the time because I have all the characters at the max level. And so I can grind out Paragon colors, which is just re-leveling from 1 to 60 on them. Or I can grind out gear and stuff, but that's not especially interesting. Level up legendaries, and that's just killing a whole buttload of mobs and getting a whole buttload of XP. Hey, classy Bogan. So I'll be doing more of that off stream, but thank you guys for hanging out, as always. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Back at the usual time tomorrow. Again, that time, 5 p.m. Pacific, or possibly earlier, because like today was an hour earlier. So 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in New York, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. With more of my unique spin on gaming. I am enjoying the game. It does have some significant frustrations, but overall I'm enjoying it. It's got great atmosphere and feel. The puzzles are okay. The combat is janky as fuck, and I could do without, basically. But other than that, I'm still working for me. So back at it again tomorrow. Again, thanks guys for hanging. Take care. As always, I like to set an achievable goal. I hope the rest of your work week doesn't suck. I'm back tomorrow, aiming to also not suck. Take care, and ciao for now. Bye, guys.